Duffy and the Devil is a very funny picture book and a winner of the Caldecott Gold Medal, a award for excellent children's books named in honor of illustrator Randolph Caldecott. I think it's deserving of the honor. The story is credited as a Cornish folk tale retold by Harvey Zamak, and his text works well with Margot Zamak's illustrations, where both add humor to the total story. The tale itself is very reminiscent of the Rumpelstiltskin story, with a cartoonish, impish devil taking the place of Rumpelstiltskin. The way Harvey Zamak writes reminds me somewhat of J.R.R. Tolkien's style of writing in The Hobbit, which I describe as thoroughly British. The narrator uses a higher vocabulary than you'd expect of a children's book, and the humor comes across through how good the language sounds when spoken aloud. For example, when the devil appears, he's described as an oogly little squinty-eyed creature with a long tail. Margot's illustration style features plump and pleasant-looking characters. When Duffy sits herself ladylike behind Squire Lovell, a very subtle smile helps convey that she's quite charmed to be riding off with a nobleman. When the devil tempts Duffy to accept his bargain, his posture is jaunty, and Duffy's worry is only subtly indicated. This is a funny story with a comedic climax, but one noteworthy thing about the total effect of the story is how amoral it is. If you've mostly read contemporary children's books or Disney and Pixar movies, you'll be surprised at how Duffy is essentially a bad role model. She literally makes a deal with the devil, goes along with the lie, is rescued from the devil not by doing what's right or going on a journey, but by having good fortune, and essentially escapes unscathed, without any comeuppance by the end of the story. I don't know how much Harvey Zamak borrowed from the Cornish folktale his story is based on, but there is something which feels authentically bizarre and pre-Hollywood about this story. A Hollywood adaptation would have a 3-act structure, where at the end justice is served. But in this story, part of the humor is the fact that sometimes badly behaved people get lucky. The book was starred by Kirkus Reviews, and I agree with their flowery description of Margot's illustration style. They write, "Trust the artist to be both gratifyingly herself and newly inventive, surpassing our expectations with her delicately festive tones, her carousing cloven of plump, frowsy witches, and her scampering sly devil." I agree. By combining simple watercolors with a drawing style that mixes sketchy, jagged lines with big, appealing shapes and characters, Margot Zamak has utilized an unusual drawing style which gives the characters energy and movement. This exuberance is key to the laughter this book promises, and I think it will deliver the laughs in spades. An excellent addition to any library. And winner of the Caldecott. And a winner of the Caldecott.